Welcome back to Luxury Vehicles, where we bring you the most iconic and thrilling cars from every era. Today, we have something special, the 1968 Ford Torino Cobra Jet. This muscle car is a true legend, and it's not just another classic, it's a piece of automotive history that brings performance, style, and raw power all wrapped up in one incredible package. So, let's dive into what makes the 1968 Ford Torino Cobra Jet a car worth remembering. The Torino was introduced in the mid-1960s as a more refined, upscale version of the Ford Fairlane, but by 1968, Ford had turned the Torino into a full-blown muscle car. And the Cobra Jet model? It took that idea to the next level. The 1968 Torino Cobra Jet was built to compete with the best of the best on the streets and the drag strips. This was a car designed with one thing in mind: performance. At the heart of the Cobra Jet was its powerful 428 cubic inch V8 engine. This wasn't just any engine, it was a big block powerhouse that produced 335 horsepower and 440 lb-ft of torque, but those numbers were a bit conservative. In reality, the Cobra Jet was pushing much more power, thanks to its performance-tuned engine. This was a car that could go from 0 to 60 in just over 6 seconds, a time that was impressive even by today's standards, and certainly blistering for a car built in the 1960s. One of the most impressive things about the 1968 Torino Cobra Jet was its combination of speed and handling. While it was undoubtedly a muscle car, it wasn't just about straight-line speed. Ford engineers made sure the Cobra Jet handled better than many of its competitors. With a beefed-up suspension and better weight distribution, it was capable of cornering with confidence, making it not just a drag racing monster but a car you could enjoy driving on winding roads too. The styling of the 1968 Ford Torino Cobra Jet is unmistakable. The car has a long, aggressive hood with that iconic scoop, which not only added to its visual appeal but also helped with engine cooling during high-speed runs. The front grille is bold and menacing, giving the car an assertive presence on the road. The wide body stance and the chrome accents make the Cobra Jet stand out, and when you add the famous racing stripes down the center of the car, it becomes clear that this is a car designed to make a statement. Inside the Torino Cobra Jet, the experience was all about simplicity and focus. Ford didn't overload the car with luxury features, this was a performance car, after all. The interior is functional and purpose-built, with bucket seats, a basic dashboard, and simple instrumentation to keep the driver focused on what mattered most: driving fast. The cabin was comfortable but not overly fancy, staying true to the muscle car ethos of the time. However, you could still feel the quality in the build, with attention paid to the details that made the car enjoyable to drive. When it came to handling, the Cobra Jet had a distinct edge.